Hello there, troopers and fellow collectors. It's Patrick, aka Turntable to the Dark Side, coming to you on behalf of RebelScum.com. Now, today we're taking a look at the most recent vintage collection version of Captain Rex. This figure is billed by Hasbro as being the definitive version of Rex the fans have been asking for years, so here's to hoping this figure lives up to the hype. Without further ado, let's get into it. First off, we have the classic vintage collection card back, looking stunning as always. The Bad Batch logo is displayed prominently at the top, which begs the question, why haven't we gotten more Bad Batch figures in the vintage collection? I think we have Hunter from Clone Force 99, but somehow we have two Captain Rexes, both on Bad Batch cards? Make it make sense. The blue name pill describes our boy as Clone Commander Rex, Bracca mission. Since Rex was demoted during Order 66, I'm not sure how accurate calling him a commander is, given that Bad Batch takes place after Order 66, but let me know your thoughts in the comments, and please correct me if I'm wrong about any of this. Anyway, I love this card art with Rex standing in front of a downed Republic cruiser, and our classic throwback Kenner logo. Hasbro recently changed the look of the back of VC cards, so instead of showing all the figures in this wave, it now shows an unboxed picture of the figure, a brief blurb about the character, and of course its VC number, 317. Moving along to the figure itself, the Captain looks fantastic. Hasbro has done a great job modernizing this figure and utilizing the newer clone sculpt to add playability and posability that we've waited to see from a TVC Rex offering. As we take a closer look, you may notice a really cool detail. That little scar on his head is from where the inhibitor chip was removed. It's just a cool little detail that I love that they added to this Rex. Unlike the last Rex VC release, this version comes with a second head sculpt, so the helmet isn't oversized and kind of wonky like it can sometimes be.
Looking at you, Sabine.
We've had tons of Tamara Morrison faces on figures over the years, and this one is also a stunner. I do wish his hair was a little lighter, but overall it's really hard to nitpick because the face just looks great. The details on his helmet are similar to the older release, but instead of those orange-yellowish lines, the new version has changed the coloring to gold, which is much more accurate to the show. The rangefinder also moves on the new version. And the paint apps, while not terrible on the original release, are considerably better on the new figure. I can't tell you how thrilled I am that Hasbro included a swappable head for this Rex figure. And I hope that they continue to do that across the vintage collection line moving forward, because how much better does that look than some wonky oversized helmet going over top this head? So much better. And now for the main event. Is Rex actually posable? Unlike the last release with incredibly limited articulation, the new model is more akin to the VC clone troopers that we've been getting from Hasbro over the last few years. Rex utilizes the new clone sculpt and is all the better for it. The figure has barbell hips, swivel thighs, ball-jointed knees, rocker ankles, ab crunch, ball-jointed shoulders, ball-jointed elbows. He also has two rubber holsters and a cloth goods comma. Neither of which hinder his movement at all. A nice bend out of the way as needed. So, let's see. As you can see here, doing a nice split. Nothing's getting creased or damaged or bent. Not that this is a great pose, but you get the point. But overall, this is an amazing figure, but that doesn't mean I don't have at least a few small complaints. First off, the pauldron is a bit floppy. I know that it doesn't look like that now, but let's swap out Rex's head here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, if there was just a way to maybe affix this guy on the back, like just a little peg hole or something, I don't know, maybe like right here, keep it in place. But as you can see, it just flops around. Just flops around. And yeah, this kind of holds it in place a little bit, but still, like, I don't know. I don't dig that. Take the head off and put the helmet on. It doesn't completely fix that issue, but, you know, certainly in certain head positions, it's going to lock it in a little bit better. It just doesn't flop all around. Now, is the floppy pauldron a deal breaker? Well, no. But is it kind of annoying that this was billed as the definitive Rex? Yeah. My other gripe would be the codpiece, which doesn't look too bad, but as you can see under there, you know, there's nothing. It's intended to literally be covered by this floating piece of plastic, which is supposed to help keep the comma back, you know. And I get that, and it does the job. But when you're taking pictures and you're looking at it sideways, it just, I don't know, it looks a little weird. Deal breaker again? No, not at all. But small complaint? Yes. Overall, I absolutely love this figure and couldn't be happier to add it to my Clone Wars display. Would I consider it the definitive Captain Rex that we were promised by Hasbro? Yeah, I think I'll give it to him on this one. Despite my handful of gripes, they really did an excellent job making sure this version articulated well, was highly detailed, and pleased the fan base. Now, if only we could get the rest of Clone Force 99 or this figure on a Clone Wars card back, we'd be cooking. Well, that's it for today's review of the Vintage Collection Clone Commander Rex Bracca Mission. I hope you enjoyed the quick breakdown, and please remember to like and subscribe for more Star Wars content to come. Thanks again, fellow troopers. This is Patrick, aka Turntable to the Dark Side, and thanks so much for hanging out with me and the Rebel Scum crew. Until our next review, may the Force be with you.